the store real quick. The lighter that Tasha has does not work, and I don't have one. I don't know where it went. So for the birthday cake, we have to light the candles. So I'm off running to get that real quick. And then the birthday party shall commence. And the theme is, I've got it on Nana, Happy Birthday, Mr. Wonderful. So the cake is adorable. I just took pictures of the girls. They all have matching dresses. Trey has little pants on with a little bow tie and a little, just adorable, just adorable. But people are going to be coming over, so that was just my niece. So she's probably going to my house right now. And I have just got to go get the lighter and get back. And you know what? I think I'm going to get a coffee too. So it is at my house. I slept in, so things got set up some last night. The balloons did not get set up last night or blown up. I blew up, I would say, a good 50 balloons. And then tying them, I hurt my finger. So had to have Ebony, I was blowing them up, and Ebony was tying them off for me. So it was teamwork. It was definitely teamwork. And I love having family get-togethers. The pizza's being delivered at 3:15. The party starts at 3 p.m. It's 10 minutes to 3. And when we pulled the candle out, well, Tasha asked me, do you have a lighter? And I go, I can't find it. So I was looking, couldn't find it, don't know where it is. And then she said, mine's out. It just wouldn't light at all. So this is what I'm doing. And then to Dunkin' we go. Always something the last minute, you know what I'm saying? And the little lighters, they wear out very quickly. So, and of course they're busy. But let me grab that and then grab a cold brew and off we go. All right, guys. Well, I never finished earlier. I got out of the car and twisted my knee. It's the knee I had surgery on. I heard a snap, like, so I didn't record the rest. I didn't even go get a Dunkin'. I went right home and I put my knee brace on, and then the party was started. But it's feeling a little better now, so I'm out, and I am going to stop and get a Dunkin' because I'm in need of one now. The birthday party was great. Everybody came that was supposed to be there. There were 5 children, all 5 and under. Very loud. Oh, well, yep, there was 5 children, all 5 and under, but then there was one that she is 11. So, and then there were several adults. Don't even know how many, not even a count in my head, I'm not gonna lie. So it is 5:30. I had to give someone a ride home, and now I'm just heading back. Like I said, gonna get my Dunkin', and that's about it. I think it will be an early bedtime this evening because it has been a very long day. The pizza was delicious, the cake was delicious, the cake was adorable, not gonna lie. Trey just smashed. He is the first one I have seen smash his whole birthday cake, ate a good amount of it, smashed it. It was all over his back. And so Tasha said, Ma, you okay? I put him in the tub. I'm like, absolutely. He had on like a little, just like a little like panty that said 1 printed out, and then the number 1 with a little crown on the head. They were little black panties, like with suspenders and a little bow tie. That was a smash cake. So it was adorable. And he was, trust me, he was messy. So Tasha gave him a quick bath in my tub and got him all cleaned up for present time. Nope, I never filmed the present time, so sorry guys. It's just, when I say I'm busy and like I really genuinely do think, I promise you, I'm not, if I'm in the house, I'm doing things in the house, or I'm running down there, or they're running up here. So I really genuinely am busy, and I do like it that way. I'm sure there'll come a point where, you know, I do slow down more and such, but as of right now, this is keeping me healthy and keeping me going, so. But let me get up here because I want to make sure my Dunkin' app said I had to sign in, so I'll start back up in a minute. All right, so I just went through. Everything's good. I don't know why. This is the second time, like in a week and a half, that I've had to log into my Dunkin'. Usually it's right, the app is right there, so. But I like to scan and earn my points. So I logged back in. It took a minute though, it really did. So I'm just gonna head home, and Tasha and JR were picking up all the paper products from the, you know, the paper plates and the gift bags and all that. So I left them there, and I was like, all right, you clean it up. I'm gonna go give so-and-so a ride and stop and get a coffee. So they're probably still there because there was a little bit to clean up. So if not, it shouldn't be a huge cleanup. I think the pizza was the huge sheet pizza. I think it might be all gone, or maybe a couple slices. So it was really nice. It was a great taste. It was great. I ate 2 slices. And then I had a small piece of cake. So I'm full. So what's that mean for me? That means if my belly is full, I'm drinking something. I could definitely just lay on the couch, probably watch some YouTube and maybe doze off there. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, it's still only 5:30, so that sun is shining bright. But I'm not gonna put this up today because it's not gonna be a really long video. I don't know if anyone did a live today. I haven't finished watching, Mona's Live. I started to watch some, and she was unwrapping some of her Temu. Oh, that's right. I think she said I got Temu wasted or something. I can't remember what she said, but I had mentioned that before. And I was watching some, and she got some pretty nails and such. So I started watching that, and then I got busy. So, you know, it'll be still on my TV right where I left off. So I'll go be watching that and see if anyone else posted anything and give that a watch. But it's gonna be done from my couch with a pillow and a blanket. It's 56 degrees. I have a couple windows open, which it's just so nice to get fresh air. Even though it's a little chilly, I love fresh air. So that is a good thing. That's really about it for today. My niece must have went over to my sister's house. My sister was practicing, you know, like dance with her granddaughter. And she pulled her back. So she goes for a CAT scan because she also pulled her chest and hit her head. And she goes for a CAT scan sometimes this week, I believe. And her copay is $300. I don't even think that's being covered because, yeah, well, CAT scan is really expensive. So, but yeah. So find out everything's okay with her. But all right, I'm almost home. Oh, Jar's bringing some bags down now. So I'm almost home, and I'll finish this off tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be busy. It is Monday. Or no, it's Sunday. Hello. So I'm sure I'll finish that off because you know what? I really want to get carrots tomorrow as well. So until later, guys, I'll be back. Bye-bye. All right. It is very early morning, and I'm going to the store for the neighbor, and I'm going to a Dunkin'. That's what I'm doing. And then I'll have my grands for today. Well, Amelia does cheerleading, so I'm gonna get myself a coffee, and I'll get Tasha a coffee as well to go. So what a weekend it's been, though. Wow, a long weekend. Started out with Friday with a half a day. I kept the 2 girls overnight. Yesterday was Trey's birthday, and today is Amelia's cheer with the 2 grands. I'll have them, and I'm gonna make a pot roast, like and cook it for hours in the crock pot. So get that done, and I'm gonna have dumplings with it, and I can't wait. It sounds so delicious and comforting. So that is dinner today. My hair is brushed. It is just down. I didn't pull it back or anything. I just put a hat on and said, let me do this before it gets too late, and I'll regret not going to grab a Dunkin'. So, and last night my neighbor texted me, I don't know, it was like 7-ish or so, asking if I was going to go out. I told him no, I was not going out no more today. And so that's where I'm headed for him too. So get this all done, and then I'll be home for several hours, because where they have to go, it's an hour away, hour driving time. So, and then they have to get there usually an hour early before the game. There's 2 hours. The game lasts about an hour. I think total of an hour. And then, you know, traveling back home. So that's a good 4 hours right there. We had a great time. The party was so nice, so nice. The little kids got along. I think I've started a vlog yesterday. I had to run out for a lighter. I did text my neighbor if he had a lighter. However, he didn't respond. I don't think he's feeling too well, actually. He's just personal issues. So anyways, yeah. And this is how my Sunday morning is starting. I don't know after this if I'll go back out today for a coffee, to be honest with you. I'll just make what I have at home because it's pretty chilly, it's really damp, and I have plenty of coffee in the fridge. But the best part of waking up is the iced coffee in my cup. I know it's Folgers, right? So I wonder if our friends will go live today. We'll find that out soon enough, won't we? But let me run in here for him and then head over to Dunkin'. Whoop, whoop. All right, too funny. The gentleman goes, "You're here mighty early this morning." I go, "Yeah, I am." I said, "I have to watch my grandchildren, so I need energy to keep up with them." He said, "You sure you don't want extra cream and sugar?" And I said, "That other one is hers. I don't do sugar." But I said, "The cold brew usually suffices." It's something about it, ladies. Something about it. All right, now go back home, go down there, and wait for little Everly to get up, and then get them breakfast. And I'm sure Trey's already eaten. He's awake. And then I'll get Everly some breakfast, or I'll ask her if she wants to eat breakfast at her house or Nana's house. She'll most likely say Nana's house. Not gonna lie. And all I'll have to do is basically get her dressed and put her coat on and walk down if she wants breakfast at my house. It's her choice. So I have the exact same thing that Mom has. I always make sure what they like, I have. So that's why Mom has it, Nana has it. So get her fed, and then I'll get that pot roast in. And usually when she eats breakfast, she'll just, I need to put the defroster on. She'll just sit at the table. She'll get a half hour with her tablet in the morning. So I'll give her the tablet, and she'll sit there, and I'll have time to cut the meat up and put it into the crock pot. Actually, that line, it went very quickly on a Sunday morning. It really did. So this might be like a 3-day vlog, because I don't plan on really going out today. So, and it's not a long vlog. So I think I'll just piece this all together and make it as one on Monday, because Monday is the holiday for, a lot of people. So, trying to think of what else I need to do. But it'll just be playtime with the kids, with the two littles. The two littles. Someone made a comment. It was hysterical. I laughed. Your bun is high and mighty. Yeah. What it is all this hair going up there with it as well. I need something that's not as... Because when I first started putting my hair up, when I tell you, I only had like this much of something in a ponytail. That is all I had. Well, now I have like this much in a ponytail, and it's just getting thicker. So I'd love to find it where it was just a smaller, because it's like a rubber band. So you put your hair up, put it in like a ponytail holder, and then I wrap it around. Well, when I first had to wrap it around, I had to wrap it around 3 or 4 times. Well, now it only fits around twice. There's no third time to get that around. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get it shaped and see what type of cut I want. I'm just holding off a little bit longer because I do have something in mind, and I need a little more length. So, but I am home. I am going to go get my cup real quick because I was not smart to bring my, my thermal cup or insulated cup, whatever you want to call it, because this I do not want to melt. I want it to last at least 4 hours. So, until later, guys. I have to bring you up your straw wrapper with you. Until later. No, well, till tomorrow probably. I'll be back. I'll let you know where it goes. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is day 3. Now I'll put these all together for you. Because some of them are short, and I know some people like longer vlogs. I'm having a little bit of a flare-up, so the hair is down. I do have it pulled up somewhat in a barrette. It's raining. It's going to get frizzy. It is what it is. Having a flare-up with the fibromyalgia. It could be weather-related, so I'm going to go with it. I am going out, of course. We're going to get an iced coffee. And it's later. I had my iced coffee, or, my own homemade iced coffee. She really is moving. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be like that. Oh, wow. A lot of stuff out front. See, and this is where I say, if it didn't turn all ugly and say a friend of mine needed a place, I would get a friend of mine in there. And you can guarantee, that's why I was able to get back in, because my landlord loves me. I don't call for a lot of things. I don't need a lot of things. My rent's always on time. Sometimes it's paid for the whole year or 6 months at a time. However I do it. So I have a and then my niece has been here, gosh, 20 years. So, and she actually has 2 jobs, though, my niece. One full-time and a part-time. She's going to be able probably to retire. I think she's shooting for 58, but I'm not sure, so I can't, because she's worked with the school district as well, so still. So anyways, enough of that. But anyways, I could get, people in, just like I'd gotten a family friend in that had cancer. And down in Florida, the treatments just are so, doctors and everything is so different than what it is here in New York. So she chose to move back to New York, and I did get her into the apartment complex. However, when she left, she was here a little over a year, I believe it was. But he's like, I don't like that. I like when they stay. That's what he likes. But at least she was able to get the treatment. Now, and she had the BRCA, so she has one son, and she took care of her son. Her aunt helped her out a lot. A couple times when he had fevers and such, I was over in the 1 bedroom, and she would call me up in the middle of the night, and I would just go over there and help her. He was 2, maybe 3, and I would help her with that. But she'll be on a low-dose chemo pill the rest of her life. So, anyway, so we know that I was on Mona's Live for a while, not too long, because it was family day. It's you know, it was Sunday, and I made my pot roast, and it was delicious. Oh my goodness! And the dumplings, chef's kiss. I'm telling you, it was phenomenal. And instead of, normally I would do the flour with the salt and pepper with the water and like slowly pour it into the crock pot. I took an easy way out. I'm not gonna lie. I took a brown gravy packet, put it in there. After I removed the dumplings after they were cooked, I put them in a serving bowl, and then I took the gravy mix and I put it in and I mixed it, covered it, mixed it. It thickened up perfect. The flavor was great. So that's something I'll have to do on my channel because it's so quick. Well, no, it's quick and easy to get it into the crock pot. It took about 5 hours, 4 hours with just the meat and the mixture with the au jus and everything, and water and beef bouillon. And so that took about 4 hours. I wanted my meat fork tender split. Got that, and then I added these small potatoes. I cut them in half, washed them, cut them in half, put them in, let them cook because it's not boiling a constant boil. Then I added some carrots in there, some onion, let that come together. I left the potatoes in about 45 minutes before I added the carrots, and then just making sure everything was fork tender. Then I added the dumplings. They took about a half hour to cook in a crock pot, fully cooked, because who wants soggy or anything like that? Dumplings. Hold on, I'm going to order in a minute. Yesterday I came here earlier in the morning. Boy, was this line long. Actually, hi, can I please get a large cold brew with the shots of vanilla, Splenda, and cream, and then another large cold brew with the caramel swirl, with an extra shot of caramel swirl, and then extra. That's it. Thank you. So, and then they took about a half hour, took them out and did the gravy packet. In the mixture though, I said the au jus and such, and then I flavored it up, you know, seasoned it up. It was so good. She was like, Mom, I haven't had that in so long. Oh my goodness. Because back then, also I would do like, it's still me. I haven't moved yet. Okay. All right. So, back when they were younger, also for a quick dinner, in the crock pot, I would also do like cream of mushroom soup and do stew beef and let that cook all day, and then I would put that over egg noodles. The boys loved it. It was just fork tender. It was delicious. I'm going to be up next, so I'll be using this. I know I don't look great. I'm sorry, but man, the hair is getting so long. Yeah, I couldn't get my arms up to get that pony. Hold on. All right. So I scanned it. So those are things like I would do. Thank you. Thank you. Oops. Have a great day. Take care. So, those were things like I did when my boys were younger and I was working, and I wanted to make sure, you know what I mean, that they had a good hot meal. I was just a crock pot mama. I'm just going to go up here and taste it. So, let me fix this. I don't like getting, you know, the workers on camera, so. I'm headed out. I'm stopping at Aldi's. My iron is a little low, so I'm going to stop. I don't think Aldi has iron, but I know Dollar General does. I'm wanting the dehydrated strawberries, but I don't think Aldi sells them, and there's no way right now I could walk through like Walmart or anything. So I'm kind of pushing myself right now, but it's just how I work things out. I don't know why that I'm that way. Sheriff going to Dunkin'. So good. Don't get me wrong, guys. My coffee at home is good, or I'd be here first thing in the morning. You can guarantee that. Even though I use the Dunkin' coffee, it's still those little concentrates that I told you about. Oh, this is off, sorry. The little concentrates that I told you about, they work really nice. And I'll brew a whole pot of coffee, let it cool. I'll put it in the jug. Then I'll take one of those, and I get the Walmart brand because it tastes just the same. Have I taste tested it? Yes, I have. And I'll take that and I'll pour the whole bottle in. And then I'll take it and fill that whole bottle up, let me hold this, with water. And then I fill it up about another quarter of the way and add more water. And then shake it up, and then the next morning, and it lasts for, I'm gonna say probably 3 to 4 days. It depends. Like if Tasha comes down, she'll make her iced coffee, and I have the caramel, like you would put over ice cream type. I forget the name of it because I don't use it. So, and then I also have the caramel, the syrup, the flavored syrup for her. I also have the sugar-free vanilla. I just find it tastes better though when I use the International Delight vanilla. Anyway, so back to Jim and Jerry. Just reminds me of Tom and Jerry. Don't ask me why. All of a sudden it just came to my head. But yeah, so she was in a different corner. I believe that corner was the same corner where she had her commode before, because of the way she had been laying. She needed to switch her things around. So she's back in that corner. She did make the comment there's like black marks on her wall. If you pull your chair out far enough and you don't just plop in it, your chair shouldn't be touching the wall anyways. You know what I mean? You have it back up a little bit so you don't. But you're talking about putting chair rails up so that, I don't know, you're staying there. Time will tell. If you can afford that, that's, going to be very expensive for you. And she mentioned that she washed that, and you guys heard me on the live. Yeah. Well, to me, that should be washed weekly with your bed linens. Take it off, wash it, put it back on, because it's not a true chair cover. I think it was just like a blanket or something to that matter. Finney's got a new video, so it's giving them help about moving, so go ahead and watch that. I did comment on that. I am trying to keep up with things. I do have 2 cooking videos of Joni's I still need to watch, and I'm not sure if Queen did one on her. I think she did an influencer haul that I might not have seen, so I've got to watch that. I try to support my friends in their channel. But anyways, so yeah, so I think that's something that should be washed at least once a week. And then she mentioned that she had the some carpet on the floor, and it was bothering Jim because his whatever, it's rectangular, whatever, and the chair's angled in the corner. Well, you know what? Who cares? Like, we're not even seeing that. And this has taken you 4 months to do this. 4 months for a bedroom, and you guys are home basically 24 hours, 7 days a week. I have a difficult time understanding why a bedroom would take 4 months. It's just me. Even with me in and out and watching the grands or going down to visit the grands, going to visit my sister, even me with doing all that, it would not have taken me 4 months. No way. That would be moving my bed, and that bed is heavy because it's the reclining and going up and down, but you do you, boo. I mean, and man, you were talking fast. When Mona was sharing that, I actually had to ask, is that on high speed? Because it seemed like it was sped up. I thought it was at 1.5 speed. Again, they're busy. However, no, it was not. It was normal speed. So, man, you must have had that Ritalin. I don't know. And then something was said. You had some type of pervert in the chat. Then you reminded Jim, you pulled in my spot, dude. that that's how you met, was online. So it must mean that you guys were a little perverted when you were online, eh? Sorry. Oh, I need to get an umbrella. My umbrella just is missing. I had one. I used to keep it in my car. It's just missing. Maybe they have one in here. Tis the season. So, yeah, so there was a pervert in there. I don't know. I mean, maybe when people go live, they just see that someone goes live. And then it was brought up that they had a family meeting. Y'all live in the same house. The family meeting just cracks me up. Like, you don't communicate anytime unless there's a family meeting, or you don't discuss how people want things. And also, when Vinny shared her video, she shared about storage units. Well, I believe that Jim and Jerry already have a storage unit. They have that. And when they moved from New York to Missouri, she had said the Red Cross helped us out, but they wouldn't go to the storage unit. They just went to the house. It would have been one or the other. So again, they had them go to the house. Well, you know what? If you would have really thought things over, because you had to go back up with the U-Haul and pay rent and everything, you know, that work smarter, not harder thing, I would have somehow made it where I got all my storage things to the house. So then when they moved me, they would have took all items at once. Might just be me though, but you know. So I believe they already have a storage unit, or they did, and they also have 2 storage units on their land, you know, at their house. Those are full. Why do 2 people in that large of a house have to pay for a storage unit, also have 2 storage units on their property? Jerry, you're an adult. It's time to let things go. You know, I get you like Harry Potter. I get all that. What are you doing with it? You're keeping all this stuff in your craft room, and you said mouse droppings, but Jim's seen something that looked like a cat, which is definitely not a mouse. Like, and your mother-in-law had to have an exterminator come to the home to try to get rid of this. You said you moved your bedroom around, and when you moved the couch, which is your click-clack thingy, which really, do you need that in your bedroom? I'm just saying. Jim says it's uncomfortable. And my friend, if you ever slept on it, Jerry Ann Henson, you would see how uncomfortable it is. It's basically like a futon. And yes, there is the middle bars that will dig into your back. So, you know everything though, but Jim didn't like it and expressed that to you. So, you know, I could see if you emptied the craft room out and you made like a little living room in there, then maybe that's what you would use as your couch. But I think you're going to use the couch from your living room that you have, or maybe with your extra money that you have per month for not paying rent, you might be able to buy a new sofa. Who knows? Did this lady park so close she can't get out? Can you get out? I want to make sure she can get out okay. Okay. So, you know, who knows? Who knows why you keep all these craft items that people can't purchase any longer because you've had them for so many years? I mean, there might be some like your reforms or something that, you know, they do have, but, you know, your ribbons and, come on. Really? What are you doing? Keep a few things of each thing. Get rid of the rest. If they don't fit in the closet, in those little cubbies or whatever, and you could put them in the closet as well. If they don't fit in there, it's time to go. All those fake flowers that you have, can you imagine the dust on them? Just fathom it. It's been at least 2 years that they're just sitting there. You think there's no dust on those? Come on. I'm at a loss that 2 adults in their 50s, and Jim had made the comment that when he was 18, his mother's boyfriend wanted him out or whatever. He came back because he couldn't afford it. So he's done that before. Jerry does that. She was living with her father, taking care of him, right? No, she had a roof over her head. And then when she went and moved to wherever she was working, that rent was free. That's why she chose to move there. And that's really, I believe, where she was living when the hurricane hit. But let Jerry tell her own story, because she doesn't lie. You know, I don't want to get out of this car, can you tell? Because I'm going to get soaking wet. I have like some leave-in conditioner in my hair. Because from pulling it up, like I'm ripping the ends. So that's why I decided to. If I can't reach it to gather all my hair to get it up, I'm just leaving it down. I do have this other hair thing. It is a clip-in, like, that would clip on a ponytail. And I got that because the Queen had gotten it. So maybe I'll try something like that when I can reach my hands behind me. Let's see how that works. I do need it relayered. Definitely need it reshaped. But the sides, well, you can't really. Let's see this side. See how it is right to here? Well, I want it at least to here. Like, at least to here before I get it shaped. So, but this is growing a lot in like a year's time. My hair grows fast. And here, you guys, oh, watch, I think I just pulled the skin. No, I didn't. So, remember I told you that I went and I seen my granddaughter. They showed the cheer that they were going to do for competition. And I was leaning up on a gym wall, and they're padded gym walls. Well, there must have been something sticky on the wall, and when I pulled my arm, it pulled my skin. So I had it was healing, and then for some reason, when I put a Band-Aid over it, and I put hydrocortisone cream on it, I left it on for 24 hours. So when I got it off, it was all raw again. And when Tasha came over later that night that it had been raw, she goes, I can't believe your skin is growing over it already that quickly. I'm like, yeah. Jerry needs to air her boo-boos out. She needs not to get those sores on the bed somehow. I don't know what's sleeping I don't know how you would sleep, Jerry. I don't know how you ever slept on your stomach and you were a stomach sleeper. I can't do it. Yeah, I'm a little older. I have back problems, but I can't sleep on my stomach. I mean, maybe a lot of my subscribers my age can. I cannot. So let me quit procrastinating and go in here. I got my bags right up front and my quarter right over here. I keep it right here with my card. And I think I'm going to get a couple salads again. I like the bacon one. And then I'll add fresh bacon to it, you know. There's leftover stew, so I'll probably be having some leftover stew. I also had put away, I forgot. I put it in the freezer. Now I have the thought will come back to me. And I have a couple meals with that. So I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. Sometimes when I walk through a store, though, something will strike me and be like, oh, yeah, that's what I want. So that's why, you know, I get you do the Walmart grocery delivery. I understand that. Tasha and JR do it often. And I offer all the time, hey, if I'm going, give me something, you know, a list or your card or whatever. You know, I do separate orders. And the only reason, because Tasha will say a lot, oh, they didn't have this in stock, they didn't have this, but it showed on the app. Well, what it is the person that's doing the shopping can't find it. And Jerry, they sell pepperoni sticks all year long at your local Walmart. Do you want me to show it maybe and drop it in here? And also, you wanted to show your bedroom, but you couldn't because yesterday, I don't know, was a kind of an off day. Your Trulicity that was in your paperwork prior that you just started taking 5 or 6 months ago, apparently it must be a pill form, because when she said that she had vomited, basically, the pill did not come out, the juice did. So the Trulicity must have stayed in. And you have no fear with losing weight. Don't even fear if you have no hunger. Trust me. You could go with 1 meal a day. That's how I usually go, 1 meal a day. I don't understand why you think you need so many meals per day, why you think you need so much protein with your kidneys. And someone had put in the comments that Trulicity is not good on someone's kidneys, but neither is the extra weight that you're carrying. So you're kind of battling that yourself. It's sad. It's sad to watch. And you want to just shake somebody and say, do you realize you're doing this to your health? That you're doing this? Do you realize you missed that trial appointment not because of a car issue? Stop it. Jim was in a bad mood. All the dog was doing was whining and such. You took the gas card, you spent it on food and drinks, and you went back home. Come on. You had to spend it that day. Why did you have to spend it that day? Because that was a day of your appointment. And Nellie, you've been so nice to people, and you've understood a lot of things, and you don't block and you don't delete people. How are you not defending more Sally than you are Jerry and Jim? That's my question to you. Sally is elderly. She is footing the majority of the bills for 2 grown adults. Unless, I'll ask you, Nellie, is someone supporting your house too? I mean, because I don't understand. It's going to be, she got on the Trulicity because the whole thing about moving. Then it will be, oh, look at the weight I'm losing because, oh, the stressor. No, Sally, don't fall for it. It's because she's finally taken her medication. So she'll have some weight loss. And she mentioned that when she first started it, she had the munchies. Okay. You are the only one that has every side effect out there. Let me go in here. I need another sip, but I'll be back. Bye. All right. They have huge pumpkins, and I mean, that's big. And they're only $4.49. So I got 3 for the grands. This has got wet. This is what Joni had shown. She got the green. It's marked down. This was $3.99. So I did pick one up. And again, it's all tape, but you could use it to eat on at bed, or you could sit on the couch, or you know what I mean? So I did pick it up for $3.99. And I was out of my vitamin B, so I picked up my vitamin B as well. They did not have iron in here. I am going to stop by the Dollar General, see if they have it. If not, I'll order it online. They didn't have any dehydrated strawberries at all. I really wanted those. I don't know why I want them so badly, but I do. But I'm definitely going to take one of these. Serving size is 2. Chew 2 gummies once per day. It's probably got another thing on it. Yep. So I do like when they have all this protection on them. Only because you just know it's not tampered with. If it's tampered with, it's coming from within the company. So. And they're small, actually. And they're raspberry flavored. So let's see. There you go. And chew them up. So as I was walking out, I got a text. Tosh was like, hey Mom, can you pick up ketchup and get a fountain soda for JR? I was like, you know I'm on, girlfriend. I said, but I just went through the checkout and it was busy. So I'm going to get the ketchup from the Dollar General because I'm going there to look for iron. And the soda's right here, so get it all done. That's another thing. Even when I have a flare-up, and she felt bad, texted me. She goes, if you don't want to, Mom, I could do a small Walmart order. You know, because they're always needing something. I go, no, I'm fine. These gummies actually taste like the fish. The jellyfish lake, or whatever you call it. But they're good. They're Swedish fish. That's what they taste like. So I'm low on energy, and I know it's a flare-up, so, and this is not crowded, thankfully, but I am getting wet. So when I go home, I will let them know I'm in the parking lot, they can run out and get their ketchup and their soda and coffee, because I'm headed that way. The pumpkins will probably stay in my car until tomorrow, or I could tell them, hey, I got them pumpkins, you want to get them out? So, all right, let's go get this. All right, so JR just texted, you home? So, he has to work tonight. All right, it wasn't busy at all, so it wasn't bad. There's people in here, I'm not kidding you, with winter boots and coats and hats. So I'm wondering if they're visiting, like if there's like anyone from Florida or something, because usually New Yorkers do not have winter hats and boots and such on in this weather. They did say there was snow somewhere in New York, up north, so you never know. Just cutting across because I'm going right over here to Dollar General. See, it wasn't out of the way. And I was going to the Dollar General anyways, and I'm always happy to help somebody. So, I know my neighbor, he normally gets 3 to 5 of those cigars, and they only had one, and they have a delivery Tuesday or Wednesday. He actually calls them, or he knows their delivery date. So, I wonder if I'll get a phone call tomorrow or tonight. Because I'll do that. As long as I'm out getting my... Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll send him a message before I go out tomorrow. I'd have to be home in a bed, in a ball, to not go out and get my coffee. But I think I'll ask him tomorrow before I head out. That way I don't have to feel guilty with saying I already went out. Let's go in here and see if they have iron and get the ketchup. All right. Put the ketchup and the vitamin in there already. And then they didn't give me a bag, so I said she's fine. But I got the little cat treats for the cats. But I seen the catnip, and I love to put that down for them. So I am done. I am over for the day. I'm going to go home, and I'm actually going to put on, when I tell you, I'm going to put on winter pajamas. I'm going to put on winter pajamas, and I am going to, the heat is on, and I'm going to just lay on the couch like a sloth and watch some YouTube. The thing is, when I watch like Joni and Queen and such, and I watch her from TV, I'm not able to comment. I just have to remember to go back and make my comments, because I want them to know I'm watching them and I'm enjoying what they're doing. So I need to remember to do that as well. Besides that, it's just going to be the kind of day it is. I did get my salad, so I'll have salad for dinner. And if that isn't like enough, if I get hungry later, or I might have my beef stew and then later have a salad. So that'll be my 2 meals, like, so I'll be good. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, because they were they didn't say the outcome of their family meeting. Someone's definitely, though, one thing I can think of, Jim knew that Mona went live because he got notification. Because when he said it, I had just gotten the notification. And then something was said about can't hear, or they had to restart theirs. I think they were talking about Jerry's when Jim had said, Mom said she can't hear you. So I think someone had said, oh, I restarted, you know, they restarted Jerry's so they could hear him again. I don't think that someone notified him. I think he got the notification. I could be wrong. It could be Limber out there saying, hey, they're going live. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Mona loves that for you. But who knows? Who really cares? Like, no, nobody's YouTube famous. Not one person is YouTube famous in our whole Jerry Ann saga thing. Nobody's YouTube famous. Though she will point out she has 70,000 subscribers. Well, where are all those subscribers? Oh, on your main channel, which if they were very interested in how you were doing and what was happening with you, I don't know. You would think that they would come on your vlog or comment on your vlog and such, but hey, it is what it is. like I said, even if I don't discuss anything about the Hensons, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to do car vlogs. There's people that enjoy it. There's people that just like to, I'm one. I like to watch car vlogs or, like chit chats and shop with me's. I love to watch the Temu stuff, which, if you guys would have seen how much Trey got, he had I got him 2 overall sets. I don't know, like 6 shirts, boots, a coat, onesies, and then I got all the Old Navy stuff. He does not need clothes by any means. He got his little Superman chair, and last night he wore Superman pajamas to bed. Today, I think Tasha said she put on, because it's just a chilly, damp day, that she put on the Snoopy sleeper fleece pajamas on him. So, even if I don't do the Henson Blitz, I'm watching to see what this woman literally tells her people to do. Like, what's okay to do. What's okay to treat herself. Downsizing. How many clothes do you keep? You don't go anywhere. All those clothes, do you remember, was it not last Christmas, the Christmas before, Jim had gotten all these t-shirts and stuff? I don't recall seeing hardly any of those t-shirts on him. Any of them. He wears the same ones over and over. Same ones. His nightgowns that he could look like if it's a t-shirt. And yes, they're men's nightgowns. Are you trying to be like Little House on the Prairie Day? They were popular back in the 80s, so I got to tell you that. The flannel ones. My son's going to have to put his motorcycle in the storage unit, because I don't think he's going to get any more riding time. But I'm going to text him, let him know I'm here, so he can pick up the soda and coffee. And that is it for today. So you have 3 days of me chit-chatting away. And you know what? I'm surprised Jim didn't go live last night. It might be because Mona piggybacked off him. It could be for any number of reasons. Could be he got busy. Could be he was tired. Could be that he pulled his back. Could, we never know the truth, right? It didn't seem to bother Jerry that Mona went live. Like Jim said, if you're boycotting, right? Because something was said about boycotting. He said, well, boycott, don't watch, whatever. So, all right, guys, until later, you know me. I'll be back. Bye-bye.